Hello, this is Ben, and welcome back to the GroundFox server. So, kind of a new thing that I'm trying, the latest snapshot for the server. Mainly trying this out because it appears to be that they're just kind of dicking around waiting for 1.3. Doing bug fixes and so forth, so figured I might try it. And one thing I noticed right off the bat is that the stars look really nice. Fun stuff, huh? So I'll do some basic features of 1.3, and I will also probably show you some of the base here. Now, one thing I do also notice is that I don't have Optifine, and it sucks ass. I'd never realized how good the game could look with Optifine. Well, I did realize that, but I never realized how shitty the game could look without Optifine, I should say. The seamless glass, is it MIP mapping or something like that? Which smooths things out at a distance. I notice everything looks a lot rougher. And I remember reading a little while back on that Reddit post about how something about Optifine may have been added at one point, or was going to be added at one point to the game, but there was a conflict about how much money should be transferred, as far as who should get paid what, or something like that. Seemed reasonable to me, although I don't wasn't a part of any of that stuff, so I can't say for sure, but I think the guy was asking for 1 or 3 months or something like that worth of salary for, I'm assuming, a programmer, so I guess that is pretty steep, but God, it made the game look so much better. So this is my my crappy little makeshift. That seems really unbalanced, although I guess gold isn't terribly useful. This is my my villager farm here. Another thing that I noticed is that there's a lot of, like, the world holes seem to be gone, but you get a lot of this invisible weird see-through ground over here. That's weird. Another thing I'm noticing too is I think it's because, yeah, I think that may be it. I tried the snapshot before in single player, and it had a really hard time with loading on far for me. And that has never been an issue until now. Just stuff in the distance just renders broken. Oh, I thought they fixed that, the sprinting. So I might be playing on normal render. Boo-hoo. Sucks. At least until they fix that. I feel less than now. So this is the base. I think last time I recorded an episode here on the server that wasn't that silent paintball demo video. I was filling in all of this. I completed the circle. It's a 70 block diameter circle around the entire base. And I added these glass pillars. Well, this glass wall, I should say, around it. So the idea right now is that this is going to be a ecosystem of sorts. I want to make this not so flat. Add hills in here and so forth. Little, like maybe like a little village in here. I can have villagers walking around. You know, some livestock, cows and so forth. Really add trees in here. Make it look really nice. And I want to figure out a way to beef up the center part of the base as well. But this will be the walkway for the entire base, and every side of the circle, I guess you'd say. Well, the circles really don't have sides, but I'll have a way into the inner part. And then these will be massive like pylons that come up, and I'll use them for something. I haven't quite figured that out. Right now it's just an outline. A lot of people were bitching about how I didn't light up the area down here, which I lit it up a little bit, but since this thing is so massive, it was just creating so many mobs spawning down there. I think it still is. Let's see how the... Man, I'm getting some nasty lag, and I think it is not... I know the server is using more RAM now for the snapshot, but... I don't know, it just feels slower. Like eating, I know it's lag when eating. It's just wonderful. What the hell's down here? Huh. So this is the base. I wish I could put it on. If I had it on, well, it looks pretty good for not far under, but jeez, that's a lot of lag. It's very odd. I think that's just an issue with the snapshot. It's just like spikes of lag. Huh, I guess it died. I was waiting for it to... Oh, that looks real nice in the distance. Look at this zombie. Yeah, there's definitely some lag spikes, and I don't know if I like it. And the thing too is that now that we're going to the snapshot, testing it out, going back is going to be really hard for the people who have been playing with the features and really like it. You know, but if it's the best interest from the server, I might have to switch back. I wanted to at least test it out and see if there was any like crippling, you know, Jesus, if there was any crippling bugs or anything like that. I was going to switch back. So I'll probably leave it like this for another day or so just to see and maybe get an opinion from everybody. I know one guy is already like, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Wait for 1.3. And normally I wouldn't test this snapshot on like a server that I'm running unless it was specifically a snapshot test server. But some of these features though, they sound like a lot of fun, and there's a lot of people who are just kind of waiting for 1.3. So if it wasn't, you know, terribly crippling, might as well use it. So here's an ender chest. We tested these out last night, and they are indeed private for the server, which is really great. And I didn't know that other players can just set one down somewhere, and you can access your stuff from there. I thought it was just like per player, so you can't even open the chest, but that's really cool. So if you like are in somebody else's base and you know, grab something, you could just, if you want to grab something, you could just open up their chest, and there's like a bunch of space in here. Sorry, I have to forgive me, I'm still a little tired, I just woke up. But another thing we played with was, I believe, books. Poop. these are really cool, and I can see them being really useful for mapping out coordinates and so forth. And I'm definitely going to use it for something. I'm not quite sure yet. I know they'll be great in the library that we have, Arl's library. Oh, villager died. Oh well. Oh, what a steal! Books for an emerald. Yeah. See if I can block him in there. There we go. Alright. So, I tested enchanting as well, and I did about a level 20 enchantment last night, and it gave me Fortune 1, which sucks. But, I might have to revise this entire enchanting area, because it just doesn't seem as effective right now. It's great that you can get to the max level enchantment now much quicker, and you can always have a level 30 enchant on the bottom slot of the table. That's pretty cool. But if you're trying to do anything other than 30, which I guess, I don't know what the assumption is now, that you do everything with 30 and you get random results, or you get really good results. I don't know. Before it was varying, so I mean you didn't always do a level 50 enchant to get a quality pick or whatnot. So what are some of the other things here I can test? I might try XP from ore. I've been saving all of this coal ore. Actually, I'll do it with diamonds. And another thing I wanted to test too was, do you get different levels for different ores? Because that is something I think should be implemented, if not. Fortune 3. So we'll try that with this coal and diamond. Is it getting dark already? Oh no, it's just raining. Alright. So let's try coal. That's another thing too I noticed, is like, did they change the sound, the block distance from sound, or from a mob for sound? Because either I'm getting a lot more mob spawning down here, or that happened, because I never used to hear them. Alright, let's try this coal here. See how much lag we can produce. Last night too, I was noticing that I was getting a lot of sound glitches too. And I was really hoping that they fixed the sprint bug, where you would sprint and it would glitch out, and you get that weird wonky run. Let's just throw that pick away. It makes me sick. Alright. Let's try this. I'm gonna try to stand back. Actually, I might clear my inventory. I don't know how much space this is gonna take up. Let's go over here. Yeah, it's just overall laggy. I might, I think I'll probably switch it back. Now, if that's the case, I don't know too. If I just switch over the snapshot jar file for the server, what is it going to do for all of the items that have been created after the snapshot? Like this, the book and quill, the ender chests, is it really going to produce some corruption in the map? I don't know. So, a little hesitant as well, but we'll see how things go. Hopefully, by next week they'll fix out a lot of the lag issues. Man, I noticed the server is lagging a little bit more. Jesus. The hell? Oh, I don't like that already. Doesn't appear that I'm getting a lot of actual coal from all this ore. Is Fortune 3 a little broken or something, or has it been changed? They got me quite a few levels though, but yeah, I only got out of what was that, 54 or so coal ore, I think. I got a stack, almost 2 stacks. Seems very odd. Fortune 3 should give me more than that. God, now I'm nervous to try it on the diamonds. Do I have anything else I can test it on? Huh. Do I have lapis? No, I don't. Redstone. Let's try that. Yeah, that was the whole thing, is I was hoping that I would get XP and a lot of material if I Fortune 3'd it. But I don't know if that's the case, because that seems a real low amount. That was what? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 21 or so. Yeah, this block lag is pretty horrendous. I don't know if I want to keep that. So, about 20 redstone, 21, 20, somewhere around there. Or there's about 2 stacks. That seems really off for me. Fortune 3 I thought yielded a lot more. Yeah, I'm really nervous about trying on like the diamonds. Maybe I'll try 3. Let's try it. One. Okay, there we go. That one yielded 3. And that one. It doesn't appear to be different levels as well per ore. Alright, let's try this. 1, 2, 1. Fuck. Okay, there's 3. That was 4. 2, 2, 1. Well, I guess it's not entirely broken. I don't know. I think that they changed the Fortune 3 attributes. That was 1. That was 4. 3. It's 1. Maybe not, but it definitely seems so. At least with the core, the core. I remember getting a lot more coal from a Fortune 3 pick. That's why I was stockpiling it. Was for that and the XP. That one was 4. Yeah, I love the lag and the invisible. That yielded me exactly 1 stack. What the fuck is up with that? Well, it got me at 1 stack and up to 30. So I will do a level 30 enchant as well. What should I do? A sword? I got some really nice swords. Don't ask me how I got all these. Try to keep the ones, the really good ones, and waste the other ones. Let's see. Do I need any picks? Can never have too many, I guess. Alright, I will do a level 30 pick. Let's go over here to my wood chest. What else did they change for 1.3? I know you have the emeralds, the emerald ore generation, and whoa, did you hear that? That sounded like a charged creeper. I saw and heard a lightning strike, and then it sounded like a creeper taking damage. Which I would really like to see a natural charged creeper, and I have never seen one. I guess it wouldn't be under here. Ah! Look at that. Lag for damage. Damn, I was really hoping to catch one. At least while recording. That would be really cool. Oh well, back to my enchanting with my pick. So I was thinking of the 1.3 features. What else is going on? We got emeralds, emerald ore, which would require me to walk out quite a ways. Gravel texture changed. Looks a lot better in my opinion. Be kind of cool if they changed the glowstone texture. Make it look less like vomit. Alright. Let's see how well enchanting is going to work in 1.3. That would have been really cool though if I saw that creeper. He escaped. My villager. I think I opened it up a little bit so that I can trade with him, and I think a zombie killed him. Alright. Instant level 30 there. It's really annoying though is that that second one there, this one, it just never I can't get it to go past like 18 or 19. Like I was just trying a level like 25-ish enchant or something like that, and I had to stop at like 19 or 20. Alright, so we're gonna do a 30 and see what we get. And the winner is Fortune 2, Efficiency 4. That kind of sucks. Alright, what will I do with this one? Put you in there. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna do something there, but I guess I won't. I feel like I should do, now that we can like record things through text with books, I feel like I should really do something like a like hide a bunch of things around the world and like kind of make a little quest or something. I don't know. Alright, so what else will I do in this video? I'm going to go through the Nether. So the Nether is still shit. Oh, a big thing I can talk about is we are getting a new server. This right now is a VPS, so a virtual private server. So basically what it is dedicated RAM and a CPU, and on that server itself, the hardware, they create virtual servers and allot specific amounts of presumably CPU power and allot RAM as well. And with a VPS as well, if there's multiple accounts on one node, which would be one actual server, we get slowdown. So I don't know who's on the same node as this. This VPS is actually hosted in France, but we get some really bad slowdowns. Hey, look. Oh, thank you, lag. That's something I was afraid of. They spawn around this outer rim here, and they float up. Might have to work on that. So, yes, the VPS is on a node with multiple accounts, so we can get lag from them. But this new server is going to be a dedicated server. I believe it's a Xeon. I think it's an 8-core CPU, like 3 gigahertz and 16 gigs of RAM, and a really solid connection. And that's going to be the new server, so it'll be dedicated right to us. And 16 gigs is plenty and more than we actually use. I'm going to try to run 2 different instances of Minecraft on it. Now, I'm by no means a server expert, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to play around with it since I already paid for this VPS and it's running decent. You know, not so much now with the new snapshot, but I'm going to play around with the server and get it optimized and before the shift over there. And a few of the things I want to accomplish is have the server, this actual GroundFox map over onto the server on that one. And I also want to do a secondary for like CTM maps and Race for the Wool and Ultra Hardcore. I think 16 gigs of RAM is plenty. and we could just always shut down one instance of Minecraft and allot the rest to the other side. So that's something I want to do. And another thing too is I'm thinking about actually pulling one of these backups of the server over into my computer and editing some things in MC Edit. Not anything major or anything like that at all. The only thing I want to really edit is the nether here. We have those terrible frame rate issues, and what I believe that to be is the mushrooms growing on top of the actual bedrock on the nether. A lot of people think that it's lag. They say like the nether is like terribly lagging. It's not server side, it's client side. Those mushrooms on top of the bedrock are making the game check for lighting above the bedrock, which it's not supposed to. So it's actually eating up more resources and creating this terrible frame rate issue. So I was going to play with MC Edit and see if I can delete all those entities on top of the bedrock and maybe like recheck for lighting and see if that fixes it. Now I'm not too positive about what MC Edit is capable of these days. I haven't used it in a little bit, but I might do that before I actually pull the entire map over to the new server, so that the nether runs much smoother. And that's the only thing I'm going to be editing. So that's something to look forward to. The actual deployment of the server will take about a week, they said, which is fine. So that's something that's coming up, and it should be really exciting. One of the things I want to show you guys, though, is this, and I think Weremuffin has been working on this for a little while. Netherwort Farm and Exchange and Community Potion Lab. So these chests here are goods that you can take, but you have to leave something behind. So like, presumably I guess a sword for a sword, or if I want this power 3 bow I have to leave this, or at least leave something behind of somewhat equal value or of value. I guess there's a second floor as well. And this is the Netherwort Farm. I guess you press that button and I think it pushes the... Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's going to... Pistons are going to push the actual soul sand, and all of this will drop off and replant. It's back here. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's pretty cool, but... Oh, I guess there's multiple floors. Oh, okay. Except for being stuck. That's not something you really accounted for, huh? Watch me fall in lava. On Railway, on our previous server, my Netherwort farm was just like ridiculous. It was 3 floors. I'm outside of this thing. I don't know how to get back in. It was 3 floors, and the area for each floor was like 20 blocks wide or something, or 20 or 40 blocks wide. It was nuts. Get the hell out of here. Okay. So, that's a lot smaller, but it's pretty cool how it's automated, at least they're semi-auto. But the exchange is really cool, and I'd like to add some items to it. I just really haven't had the time. We've been working in the Derpser a bit. I want to show you some of those things. Walk down here. So one thing I noticed that Arl mentioned last night is he was talking about how he didn't have a server backup of the old railway server that we had, and I thought that he did, but I guess not. And he was talking about how maybe we could like collaborate on getting this tower done together. This is an old tower. Originally, I tore it down. I think I showed it off in one of these videos that I had done on Railway, and it was pretty cool design, but the one that I was doing here was slightly off, and I just wasn't motivated to complete it. So he was talking last night about maybe collaborating and getting it complete, and he needed a backup of the server or some photos or some reference to help with that. So I don't know, maybe that's something we'll be doing together, which could be fun. I don't think we've ever actually built anything together. We've been on I don't know how many servers together, and we haven't done that, so it'd be kind of cool to do. Jeez, that lag is terrible. It'd be kind of cool to do something along those lines. So this is a basic inn that Dyer has been doing. Looks a lot different with that new gravel texture. So he has this door here. Really cool. And this is a pattern that I never thought to do, which actually looks really nice. Mushroom blocks and lapis. So this is a inn that he's doing for the derp cert, and I'm thinking that he's gonna do. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that he's gonna do multiple floors here. I was thinking that maybe he was gonna do like a room for each player, or a floor for all of us, or something like that. Right now there's 3 beds, and just the idea being you can set your spawn here, maybe drop off some items, and go play a mini game here. So there's enough beds in there for the typical bunch of players. And we showed off on that. I showed off on that paintball video, the paintball arena, and I've worked on it a little bit more. So I got this here. This is going to be the blue side, team blue, and then over here, I'm not sure, but I might do a different color and a different way in over here. And I know I'm definitely going to do one over on this side. So I might do blue, red, green, with something else over here, I don't know. But I'm thinking this is a smaller arena, enough for one-on-one matches and 2-on-2, which is what we were testing out. So I might only do 2 sides of this, so blue and then red over there. But I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more. I might enclose all of this. So I got the blue floor in here, and this is where you're gonna grab your bow and your arrows. And I've started to clean up the walls as well. Was a lot more motivated when we played that. We had a lot of fun doing it. So I started doing that, cleaning up these walls here. I got a lot more to do. But it looks pretty cool so far. Another thing that I did up here, and I'm still working on, is a viewing box, like a observation deck or something like that. Because I noticed, like, me and basically any player who was nearby was just jumping up here, and you get a really nice bird's eye view of the match that's going on with the players, and you can just kind of watch them from both sides, and it was really fun. So I wanted to give players a easier way to do that. So I'm either going to do a staircase up here, or I'll do something for players to actually be able to climb up here a lot easier. And forgot which side I had it in here. Right now this is all temporary, but you can basically come up here and just, you know, AFK or you know, view the whole match from up here. So that's really cool, and you get all viewing angles. You can see everything from down here, and it looks a lot better too with Optifine, since it's got the seamless glass, and it's really a clear view without all these damn white lines in the way. I don't know, I guess there's a way probably for you to just edit the texture pack to remove all that, wouldn't you think? Just deleting all of these white lines around the outer edge. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe make my texture pack with glass it's all clear. But that's pretty cool. So I'm going to do an easier way to get over here. I wanted to keep it open so you're in the arena and you can look up and you'll see people up here, but it won't be all encased. And you have this weird dark spot on the roof. And I think that that's all I'm really going to do for in here, other than just the way in and out. But that's really nice. So I've been working on this. Dyer's been working on this. I'll show you some of the other things. This is all temporary crap out here. These need to go away. This is our King of the Ladders. I don't know if I've showed this off in a previous video, but I wanted to add a little bit more challenge to it. So we have yet to actually play this as a server, but on top is a half slab, which is harder to shift on. And there's also like 2 redstone lanterns or lamps with pressure plates on them that you can kind of get on each side and, you know, knock the person off. But there's lava down here, so you can slip, fall in, you can punch somebody into it. I guess really if you're falling off of it, depending on the distance, it really doesn't matter, because if you hit down there, you just kind of die from the fall instead of the lava. Fire too as well, so you can catch on fire, take damage that way. I think I've showed off the basketball arena that Max made. So I'll try that. Try that with his lag. Hey. Nice. I got it. This is new. I don't think I've showed off. It's somewhat new. This is Fernald's skydiving course, which I think is a really cool idea. And basically you can climb all the way up here, and presumably, I think maybe now with books, we can do a point system. So for like this ring would be, you know, X amount of points. This one will be this, some other amount of points. You know, gold will be this, and you could log everything in a book and see who holds the record. But basically, you just climb all the way up to the top. You jump off and you try to make it through various obstacles. And of course, the water down here is deep enough to where you won't die. The other thing I've been doing is I cleared out all of this and I half slabbed it for other projects. This is what I've been working on, me and Dyer. This is a bit of a mess out here though. I'm starting to clear out this, level it all out, and half slab it, but in here is going to be the village. Well, I mean, it's already there, but we've been improving it a bit. Cleared it all out here, and I started to add in some rough hills, and we're gonna do various buildings like an apartment complex and various little huts for the villagers, and let them all roam free in here with golems. So we harvested a bunch of stone brick, mossy and cracked from a stronghold, and made this wall around it. Looks pretty good. The hell is this? I think it's just somebody playing around. The new sandstone stairs. We had like something like 25 to 30 villagers, and they were all over here, and I had shifted them over to this area, and I killed the... Good lord, this is ridiculous. Did that guy fall, or did he get launched all the way over there? That is knockback, but that's ridiculous. So, there was about 25 to 30 villagers in this whole village, and Arl was AFKing inside this building, and I killed the last golem, like an idiot. It was really just getting in the way, so I killed it, and I figured the villagers will be safe. They're all confined in here. I lit up the area, and on the wall here, there was some half slabs on the top, and I had walked away out this way to clear some land, and I started clearing it out, and it was raining, and I was like, oh, I'll come back here for some supplies. And I walked back here, and there's probably a good 15 to 20 zombies walking around in here, and I walk over this way, and all the villagers are dead, with the exception of 2 who are being chased around in here. And I run in there, I kill the zombies, I kill all the rest of the zombies out here. Oh, by the way, the zombies knocked off... These doors were all spread out in here, knocked off most of the doors. They were just sitting on the ground. In here, they knocked off these doors and killed Arl, who was, you know, AFK at the time. So we really lost all the villagers with the exception of 2. And what the hell's going on here? And I set up all this mess to try to get them to breed. I think we have about 4 to 5 now. And I set up some golems in here just in case, because I'm not carting villagers back over here. It's just a nightmare. And my 1 bone. So that's what happened here. Hopefully we get the population back up to where it was at, like 30 or so. And we'll have various structures for them to call home. And this will be basically the trading village. You can come over here and trade with them. And that'll be a lot of fun. One of the reasons too, I think, for the all those zombies getting in here was that the tops of these weren't all half slab. So I think that a lot of them spawned, especially with the rain and the sieges. They spawned on top of there, and they just hoarded in here and killed them all. It was horrific. We should build a like a monument to the fallen villagers. But that's what we got going on so far here. Don't know if the snapshot's going to remain. We've been getting a lot of horrible lag. Other than that, it seems pretty stable so far. Just the lag though is really bad. And a lot of, I mean, we've all had really low ping, which is very weird. Usually Quist has the highest, as he has the best internet connection of all of us in Sweden. I think in Sweden too, the internet is considered a civil right or something like that, and they have amazing internet over there, unlike in Nashville where we only have shitty Comcast. This is what Quist is working on. So I'll leave you guys, and I will record another episode soon. And thanks for watching.